psychological impact had become. The fire didn't just kill bodies. It cracked discipline, broke cohesion, and eroded the iron will of one of the most rigid military machines in history. Captured German documents also show a shift in how American tactics were perceived. One intelligence bulletin circulated in early 1945 among frontline officers described flamethrowers as weapons of terror, accusing the Allies of adopting inhumane methods. Yet privately, many officers acknowledged the effectiveness. One commander wrote bitterly, "Their fire is brutal, but it works, and our bunkers become our graves." Even German civilians, especially in cities like Aachen and Cologne, began to associate the smell of smoke with American advances. Some believed the Americans were using chemical weapons. Such was the fear and confusion surrounding the flamethrowers' effects. In occupied areas, Allied psychological operations units dropped leaflets warning German troops to surrender or be burned out. Some of these messages were crude and direct. "The fire is coming. Your concrete cannot stop it. Your courage cannot stop it. Surrender now and or suffocate in your steel tomb." And while some might see this as propaganda, the fact that many did surrender, often without resistance, proved the deeper truth. Flame had become not just a weapon, but a reputation. In the final months of the war, as the Allies pushed into the heart of Germany, resistance became increasingly desperate. But even then, as in Remagen-Ludendorff Bridge and the Ruhr Pocket, the memory of flamethrowers shaped decisions. Some German units laid down their arms without a shot, aware that resistance might bring fire. For the Germans, the flamethrowers' legacy was more than battlefield defeat. It was a shattering of confidence, a rupture in their belief that bunkers, discipline, and sacrifice could hold back the tide. When the war ended in May 1945, the American soldiers who had carried flamethrowers into bunkers and cities did not return home as symbols of glory. Many did not return at all. Those who survived were often silent about what they had done. They were not celebrated like the paratroopers of the 101st, nor immortalized like the tankers of Patton's Third Army. Their weapon was not heroic. It was horrifying. And the burden they carried didn't end when the war did. Veterans' accounts, often recorded decades later, reveal the long psychological toll. Some flamethrower operators refused to speak of their experiences at all. Others described recurring nightmares, not of being shot, but of watching men burn, of hearing screams through steel doors, of the smell. One flamethrower veteran, speaking in a 1980s oral